of the week. Of course, back here on Friday Night Football, where we begin our second half, where we usually begin our show. It's our game of the week, and tonight, it was a little messy tonight. I said it in the pre-show. The best defense, no offense.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have told me coming into this week that Lafayette and New Iberia would both leave undefeated, I wouldn't have believed you, because that's impossible in high school football. But they will, because the game has been postponed.
Yeah, the game has been postponed. We're going to send it out to Brianna Aldridge, who is at LHS, with more on this update.
Unfortunately, the District 3-5A matchup in our game of the week between Lafayette and New Iberia has been postponed. Weather became a problem early at Mighty Lion Stadium around 5:30, not allowing either team a chance to warm up. The Yellow Jackets weren't even seen getting off the bus because school officials removed everyone from the field to wait out the lightning, hoping it would pass. However, the principal at Lafayette High School tells me they didn't want to continue to make everyone wait after multiple delays. The good news is Lafayette and New Iberia could play as soon as tomorrow, and the suggested time has been noon. However, after speaking to school officials, they say that still could change at any time. Reporting in Lafayette, Brianna Aldridge, KUTC Sports.
Of course, that was our Dr. Malcolm Stubbs Orthopedics game of the week. Now, as Brianna said, New Iberia at Lafayette, that game will be played tomorrow at Lafayette. Again, that was delayed after lightning, postponing more than one thing going on tonight. Well, back to the highlights. CARENCRO taking on Turlings, that is right. So
Kendrell Williams right there on the short.
Thanks.
On the short gain. 10-7. It was a lot of 3 yards in a cloud of dust for the Bears and Rebels. But that is the Veer in its finest. This was a defensive battle as the third seemed 2 fourth-down stuffs, but the Bears get it going late as Jalen Johns gets a big play, and he puts the Bears up 14-10, and it would be CARENCRO that gets the win 28-10. Now, this is IOTA and Church Point. These are the last 3 district champions of 5-3A. Could this matchup determine the district champs? Again, first quarter, Dylan Stelly hands the ball off to Gavin Richard and taken out by several Bulldogs. That's a first down for the Bears. Stelly with another handoff to Richard, this time for a touchdown. Church Point now leads 8-0. IOTA is now on the drive, and QB Wallace Dawson is going to slide right into a first down. Looking so smooth. I bet you he plays baseball. Next, Dawson with a complete pass to slide to the right. Dylan Lunson, who runs the ball all the way for a Bulldogs touchdown. Hop 3 times? Yeah. Oh, yeah, scores now tied 8-8. Nah, y'all, I got you. Church Point wins it, though, they're up 21-15.
That said final, one of our rare finals. St. Ed's scheduling Natchitoches Central for homecoming tonight with OC Quarantine. Their first score of the game comes in the form of this beautiful pass. Henry bound to St. Edmund's Easton Coleman. So St. Ed's getting on the board, but not to be outdone. Natchitoches, Colby Ropp hands the ball to Kalen DeMars, who has an explosive run. Yeah, beautiful. Oh my, look at the step. That is a heck of a run. I believe this one goes 99 yards. I believe that's what it was texted to me when it happened. A few plays later.
It looked about 39, but it was a good run.
It was. A few plays later, Natchitoches, DeMars runs it in for the score. St. Edmund wins this game, though, tonight, up 35-34.
One more before break. North Central making the trip to Westminster. The Crusaders 2-1 so far, and the scoring started early in this one as North Central's Kyle Sylvester returns the opening onside kick attempt for a touchdown. That would make it 6-0, but it's Westminster's chance to respond, and P.J. Clarkson takes the handoff to the crib, and he is going 50 yards, making his dad proud to make it 7-6. And here goes the Hurricanes. Kylan Joseph gets big and is going to be able to snatch the TD over the defender. Big boy grab to make it 12-7, but the Crusaders won't go away as Bryant Moore is going to race his way in from 60 yards out. As you can see here, man, he is faster than even the cameraman there as he is going to reach pay dirt. Westminster pulling out a close one, 14-12.
Well, taking a look at some other scores. No score, postponement actually from Berwick and Patterson. Centerville gets the 24-15 win over Central Catholic. Now West St. Mary and Franklin, no score update from there. AJ Ellender over Morgan City, 61-0. Catholic High in Laurelville, no score on that game, and no score either from Sacred Heart and Catholic of Point Kabee. Of course, that is the story of the night. Well, what's better than Thursday night football? How about homecoming on Thursday night football, where your team can be in the spotlight? That was the case for North Vermilion, who moved its contest to Kaplan to accommodate more fans. The Patriots hosting the Gents. Crowley seeking its first win. We'll start this in the second quarter. Patriots up 15-7. Dale Martin drops back before dialing his own number. Patriots going up 21-7. Remember, Martin was a wide receiver on this team a year ago. Very athletic. Crowley looking to put together a drive. So Darius Dugar gets the carry. He's going to power his way, carrying the man for a first down. I mean, you just hitch the wagon, man. Patriots with the ball, momentum, thanks to Benny Freeman, who gets into the end zone later on the same drive. This is where they're going to score. Colin Arnold would get across for the run, pushing the score to 28-7. The Patriots go on the win, 35-20.
Yeah, well, we showed you these highlights last night. Port Barre hosting Basile. First quarter, Bearcats have a loose ball, but the offensive lineman is going to scoop it up and unhooks the trailer for a 7-yard gain. I just get hyped when big men run. I'm sorry, you know, the big boys deserve love too. Later in the first, they deserve love. It's still a scoreless game. Damon Thomas back to receive the punt, and he sets up the Red Devils in good field position on that drive. Owen Pontahue scoops the snap and unleashes the cannon to Terrell Roberts, who puts Port Barre up 6-0. But it is Basile that gets the win, 21-12. Finally, Beauchamp hosting Livonia. The Wildcats get right to work. Devontae Leonard is going to get the handoff and breaks out of the backfield and makes his way past a few defenders, checks out the stiff arm, and he keeps going until he reaches his destination. That is the end zone. Livonia's up 7-0. Now later in the first, on fourth down, the Gators set up to punt the ball, but the ball is loose, and the Wildcats recover in the end zone for the safety, stretching their lead to 9. Livonia would keep their foot on the gas, outscoring Beauchamp in this one, 23-7.
Okay, I'm taking a turn now. One more block. It's a unique one. Louisiana football on the road at UAB, a special Raging Cajun entry here on Friday Night Football.
Yeah, plus our Play of the Week nominees. But first, it's our second top squad here on Friday Night Football.
Let's score, score. One more. S-O-R-E, let's score, score. One more. S-O-R-E, let's score.